Reason why I don't associate myself too much about religion. Instead, I'm focusing on spirituality. All religions stated the same thing over and over again, that the kingdom of heaven is within us. This is the nebula and this is our eyes, the death of a star and the birth of a cell, the universe and our brain cell. I mean, all this photo, what does that mean to you? Our world is never divided by race, not gender, and not religion. We are only divided because there are people who are wise and people who are sheeple, that constantly dividing us on our real nature. Youniverse called Youniverse in a purpose of one song and one truth, and that includes one God. Also includes Youniverse. The cell in our body reacts to everything, especially what your mind says. That's why negativity brings down your immune system. The word I am consists of element, which is iodine and americium, the halogens and the actinides, with a unit of 126 and 243. And add those number up, it will become 369. 369 is the key to Youniverse. That is per Nikola Tesla. The kingdom of God is all within us, and that's what we all call the Christ consciousness. It is an elevated state of consciousness in which we are connected to our higher self, or our true nature. When we say Christ consciousness, we're not speaking on any religious perspective, but we consider it as a universal perspective. Holy scriptures are wisdoms. When you read a book with wisdom, you don't read it word by word, right? On each verse, there's a wisdom in it that you need comprehension and intensive understanding, especially on what has been written and not as is. If you read a holy scriptures and not understanding any logic, especially the wisdom in it, you will sound like a parrot like this. If someone asks, why do Muslim women wears hijab? Most of the answer you'll hear, it's because only my soon-to-be husband can see my hair. And these are people who reads word by word. But if you understand the logic and wisdom on it, on why hijab is worn by women, you will hear a real answer with logic and not captive of one narrative only. Quran and the Bible talks about spirituality, yet a lot of people have a hard time considering it because they all follow the norm of what people must believe in without even understanding the whole concept of religion. All our scriptures stated, fear none. But what those religious people taught every single time, they taught fear. Fear of being judged that you're not a believer just because you don't wear such garments, or fear of not belong. Fear of constant fighting that you're going to hell or heaven. If you really want someone to embrace your religion, you don't spread out fear firsthand. You should teach boldness with logic and wisdom in it. Hijab and the fear of hell is just a tip of an iceberg. If you know, you know. Assalamu alaikum.